Okay, I'm going to show you how to restore a headlight lens. This is off a neon. You can see it's pretty hazy. Doesn't look the best. So we're going to show you the process of getting this back to crystal clear again. What I do is I'll take about 400 grit sandpaper. You know, if you got 600, that'll work too. It just takes a little longer. And wet sand it, just to kind of break the haze on the outside and get the first layer of nasty off of it. And do everything that the clear plastic portion of the lens covers. So I'm going to sand this out just a little bit more. You can see the stuff coming off of there. It's kind of a milky color. So you do this for about a minute or two until you can see that it's taken all the rough stuff off. Then I'm going to go back with a liquid compound. One of the things you can use is toothpaste, but it's not the gel kind. It's usually the pasty kind. That's what you want to use. It does a better job of putting a shine back on it. I went to O'Reilly's and got this headlight lens restorer. There's a lot of companies make products. I think Meguiar's makes something that looks like a little ball that you use to buff it out with. There's a lot of different ways to do this, but honestly, if you got wet sandpaper and you got toothpaste, you can do this at home for next to nothing. Go into a dealership, they'll probably charge you $100 to do it. I wouldn't pay somebody $100 to do this for me, unless you have more money than time. Do this just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna bust out the other stuff and see what kind of a shine we can put on it. If it feels kind of rough, it probably still is, so just continue sanding on it, you know, until you think you've got a pretty good job there. You can see it looks kind of hazy right now. That's just the stuff on the outside of it. I'm going to wipe it off and just see where I'm at. You may have to do this a couple times. Kind of check your progress of your wet sanding. And it still looks kind of hazy. Did knock down some of the rough stuff. Let me see if I got some finer sandpaper. And 800 or something like that would probably do a little better job of finishing up. 180. Here's some 800. All right. Try some 800 on it and see if that gets a better polish to it. So I'm going from 400 to 800 grit sandpaper, and we're going to see what this does. This should knock it down some more, but yeah, it should get more of a finer finish on it. And then the polish is really what puts the shine back onto the light. It really makes it look crystal clear. This is just knocking down the rough stuff on the outside. And we're just trying to get it as smooth as we can before we polish it, and it'll do a better job when you put the polish to it. Looking nice. Alright, let's see what that did. Okay. Now it's time to put the polish to it. And make sure you shake it up good. And I always use a cloth to kind of buff it out, because that seems to do a better job than a paper towel. This stuff's kind of blue and runny. Let's see what happens here. And this is the part where you'd use toothpaste on it. I wouldn't start out with toothpaste, I'd start out with the wet sandpaper. And we're getting there. It's going to take some elbow grease, but you get the idea. Let's take a little bit of work and a little bit of time, and once you get done, this baby will be crystal clear and look brand new. Okay, here's the finished product. Looks pretty good. At least you can see through it now. Did polish out nice, so accomplished what I went after, and you can do this too. It's not that hard.